scholars. All right, so this is the concept development for Friday, May 29th. And for anybody who has any questions about anything that we've done earlier this week, before you get to this, like if you're just watching this for the first time, please stop. Please go back, look at Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays videos because this is a new module. We're doing a new unit. And so if this is your first look at it, you are going to be a little bit confused. And I would like you to go back, watch those videos. And then, of course, if you're still confused, please come and reach out to me, reach out to Miss Andrea. That's what we're here for. So today's work actually kind of builds off of what we did yesterday on Thursday's application problem. In that what we're going to be doing here is we're trying to find a path from one point to another point using a graph or a grid, right? And we see we have our x-coordinate here. It got a little bit messed up, so I'll just fix it up. We have an x-coordinate. We've got, right, x are all the lines going this way. We have the y-coordinates going up and down. And we're going to read our job. We're going to see what we need to do. It says, you just came in through the entry gate at 14.2. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to look for 1412, excuse me, 1412. I'm going to look for 1412. Now it says here the x-axis goes across, the y-axis goes up and down, and just like in the alphabet, x comes before y. So what that means is I'm looking for a point on this graph that's 14 across, right here, and I know it looks like an up and down line, and it is an up and down line, but if you think about it, it's saying that it's 14 this way, right? It's 14 this way. It went from 0 all the way to 14. And it's up and down is 12, right? The y-axis of it is 12, meaning right here. So I'm looking for a point on this graph where these two intersect, where they overlap, and it turns out to be right here. Oop, excuse me. This is where these two intersect. And that's the entry gate, right? And our class line starts at 4, 3. So again, I need to figure out where that is. 4 across, 1, 2, 3 up. Here's where our class line starts. Your job is to get from the entry gate, from here, to our class line walking in only straight lines, as in you can't do this, right? You can only walk in straight lines, and you can only walk along the grids. So what you need to do is you need to plot out the points that you would stop at as you walk in the space below. Now you don't need to use all 8 spots. I gave you 8 spots. You don't need to use all of them. But what I mean is I want you to walk in a straight line. So you started here. Where might your first stop be? Now I can't say here because that's, yes, it would be a straight, actually technically it would be a straight line, so you could do that. So let's say I were to do this. Now what stop did I just walk into? Where did I go? Well, that's my first stop, and it's at 13 across. So I'm going to write a 13. And how far up is it? It's 8 up. 8. Right? So that shows me that my first stop went from here to here, right? Let's say my second stop, I just need to go here, because I can't go here, that's a building. So I'm just going to go here. Now I'm at 11 across, so I'm going to say 11. And I'm still at 8 up and down. My y-axis, my y-coordinate is still 8. Now let's say I go down this way, right? So what would my new x-axis be? Well, it would still be 11, because I still am 11 away from the start. But now, my y-axis, how high up I am, I was at 8, now I'm all the way down at 3, right? And so you get the idea, I hope, which is what you're doing is you're creating a path that someone could follow to get you from the entry gate to the start of our line. So if you were to tell them this is exactly how you could go, they would know how to get there. And that's your job. So I'm going to stop there because I actually got you pretty close to the beginning of our start line, or the end of 4-3. So yeah, so you're gonna go ahead and do that on your own now, and of course come to me with questions, come to Miss Andrea with questions. I miss you, I love you, I will see you soon. Bye, scholars.